Welcome to Better Said Than Written, the podcast that shares inspirational excerpts from books, essays, poems, and quotes that when read aloud just sound better said than written. I'm your host, Tamika Cody. Your biggest impact might not be in your success, but in showing others how you got there. That was the closing line of a LinkedIn post written by Casey Brown in 2025, after Doechii accepted her Grammy Award for Best Rap Album. As a fellow creative, Casey Brown's LinkedIn bio deeply resonated with me. When one of us dies, millions of stories die too. Her bio continues by describing her as someone who helps leaders tell their story, build brand, and leave legacy. One may not think that commentary on the best rap album is suitable for LinkedIn. But like I said in a previous episode, the front-facing career platform is not what it used to be. LinkedIn users are on writing campaigns, and some of these essays are gems. Casey wrote the following. In 2020, she posted a YouTube video after getting fired from Chipotle. In 2025, she accepted a Grammy for Best Rap Album. 5 years ago, a young woman sat in her room filming herself.
I have nothing to lose. I literally have nothing to lose. I have no place. I have no job. I have no children. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Who fucking cares? I'm just gonna do it. I'll let you know how that goes.
That woman was Doechii. February 2025, she stands on the Grammy stage, accepting Best Rap Album for Alligator Bites Never Heal. But here's what most people miss. She didn't start documenting after success. She didn't wait for the perfect moment. She didn't hide her struggles. She filmed everything. Her transformation started something like this. In 2020, she made How to Get Hired at Chipotle videos. In 2021, she self-funded her first EP with unemployment checks. In 2022, she signed with TDE, which is Kendrick Lamar's label. In 2023, she performed at Coachella. 2024, she released her Grammy-winning album. 2025, she made history as the first female rapper from TDE to win a Grammy. Here's some context for you. 65% of employees want their leaders to share personal challenges. Companies with leaders who regularly share their journey sees 42% higher employee trust. Organizations that practice radical transparency in leadership are 2.2 times more likely to outperform their peers. The most powerful moment for Doechii is when she found the book The Artist Way on the street. Weeks later, she wrote Yucky Blucky Fruitcake, the song that changed everything. Part of her Grammy speech included,
I know that there is some black girl out there, so many black women out there that are watching me right now, and I want to tell you, you can do it. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Don't allow anybody to project any stereotypes on you that tell you that you can't be here, that you're too dark, or that you're not smart enough, or that you're too dramatic, or you're too loud. You are exactly who you need to be right where you are, and I am a testimony. Praise God.
But here's the billion-dollar lesson for every leader. Doechii didn't just tell them, she showed them every step, every stumble, every victory. Think about it. Any CEO can write a book about their success. Any founder can give a polished keynote. Any leader can post about hustle culture. But how many can show video footage of the day they almost quit? The moment they found their breakthrough. The exact process that changed everything. The raw emotions behind every decision. The difference? Telling your team failure is part of the process. That equals words. Showing them your actual failures in real time. That equals trust. Telling your audience success takes time. That's a quote. Showing them your day-by-day journey. That equates to movement. Telling investors you have a vision. That's a pitch. Showing them your documented evolution. That shows proof. The real question isn't, when should I start documenting my journey? It's how many people are waiting for proof that their dreams are possible. Because if Doechii had waited until she made it to share her story, if she had hidden her struggles, if she had only shown the victories, we wouldn't have had one of the most powerful examples of what raw, unfiltered documentation can do. The blueprint is clear. Document the doubts. Share the struggles. Film the failures. Show the work. Build in public. Your biggest impact might not be in your success, but in showing others how you got there. Okay, now let me tell you, I felt attacked when I originally read that last nugget. I also felt inspired. When I read the line about Doechii serendipitously finding the artist's way on the street, I got chills because that book came highly recommended and I bought it in 2024. I got up to the 4th week and I had to put it down because there were some things in there I didn't agree with and I lost interest. So what were those things? There was a line in one of the chapters that said to reflect on a good childhood memory. I rolled my eyes and I called bullshit because I, like a lot of people, didn't have feel-good childhood memories. And I thought the book was just for people who were lucky enough to have great memories as a kid. Before the end of 2025, I gave the book another try. I'm still working on it, but what you're hearing right now from my lips to your ears is progress. The gaps you see in between episodes of Better Said Than Written, those are gaps of my doubts, struggles, and failures. I remember watching Doechii that night on the Grammys. She's an amazing artist with grit, tenacity, and confidence. That night, she reminded me of my younger self. Casey's LinkedIn post reminded me that I need to stop being scared. Scared of what? All of the things. All of the things that most of us are scared of before we decide to chase our dreams. Fear of not achieving success, fear of not being accepted, fear of failure. One of the things I struggle with is lack of confidence to move forward. And you might be harboring the same struggles. You want to know what I learned over the last year? I just needed to take a break. You might be feeling that it's time for you to also take a break. How long should the break be? When your body says it's time to get moving and pick up from where you left off. As of today, I am well rested and ready to continue my journey. I'm not in a rush. I'm taking baby steps and reminding myself to rest when I need to. And the primary goal is to keep knocking on every door until I get a yes to the perfect opportunity. Because at this point in my life, I have got nothing to lose. Now, I'm not going to document every single part of my journey, but I will be sure to keep you posted on my progress, even when doubt creeps in, struggles appear, and if I hit an obstacle of failure. Now, before you log off, pause for a moment. If you've been waiting to feel ready before you share your work, if you've been telling yourself you'll start once things look cleaner, clearer, more impressive, let this be a reminder. You don't have to arrive before you speak. You don't have to win before you're worthy of being seen. Sometimes the most honest thing you could do is show where you are, not where you're going. Thank you for taking that small step to hit the play button on this episode of Better Said Than Written. Until next time, I'm Tamika Cody, reminding you your biggest impact might not be in your success, but in showing others how you got there before you make it.